Hey there, Libra. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you, Libra. We're going to take a look at the energy for the next couple of weeks. Hope y'all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. All of that information is in the description box below. Just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Libra. Anywhere in your chart, or if you are just looking in on a Libra, everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome Libra. What is going on? Let's get you a moon oracle card. Let's take a look at the moon energy that you are going to be walking with the next couple of weeks. Spirit, can we get some messages for the sign of Libra? What kind of moon energy is Libra walking into? Libra, what's going on? Look at this. The dark moon, the new moon maybe. Let's see. Anything at all. Look at the bigger picture. The full moon in Sagittarius. Wow, something building up, something building, and then coming to a big ending here. But you got to see the bigger picture of this ending. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Well, there's the bigger picture. This has been really, really tough. There's the full moon in Capricorn. So yeah, zoom out of this, Libra. Zoom out and you'll see that it's been tough. It's been tough. So you've been holding on to something, maybe because it seems familiar or it seems safe here, but you've been holding on to it so tightly that you've actually made it so difficult to let go. It's like you can't release the grip now. You want to release because your grip is just cramping and locked into place. You want to release it, but you're having a really hard time. Because it's so cemented in, it's so familiar, it's so used to being holding on. It's been so used to holding on mode. Let's see where I'm going with this. Let's get you an animal spirit guide. What is up in the ether? What kind of animal spirit power guide is up in the ether for the sign of Libra? Spirit, we are looking at Libra. Tell me about Libra up in the ether animal spirit guide. Ooh, the gazelle, very nervous about something. Look at that owl energy. The hawk, there's that bigger picture. And the fish, this is emotional. Pisces energy coming in. You're feeling very nervous about this. It's the wise thing to do here. It's the only thing to do here is to go bigger, go broader here, go more general here. That'll calm down the nerves a little bit. You're getting kind of nervous about something. It's feeling emotional because it's been tough. Been really tough. You've been zoomed in on something. You've had your vision locked very, very tightly on something. So you're hyper fixated and trying to, the rest of the world has been blurred out by this hyper fixation on something here. But boy, have you gained some wisdom. The octopus, look at this, the card of messy relationships. Excuse me. Let me get a little drink. It must have something to do with your voice here because I just completely lost my voice. So these relationships that you've been holding on to here, there's something that you've been holding on to. Maybe you were fear of rejection or you wanted to be the one to walk away and things aren't happening that way. But this was all meant to be. This was the outcome you desired. It's been tough. It's been really hard trying to hold on to something with such rigidness, with such tradition behind it, or reasons behind it of holding on to people or attaching yourself to certain people here. So boundaries are needed. Boundaries are absolutely needed here. You've got to look at these messy relationships. What are the ones that drain far too much from you that give to you? So that's the big question here. Who is supporting me? Who is really on my team? And who is just here to literally suck me dry? All right, let's see. Let's take a look at the Osho ZEN-TAROT card about relationships. Libra, this is all about relationships. So let's take a look at up in the ether. I want to get the Master Osho's opinion. What are you weighing in on here, Master Osho, for Libra? Let's see. Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Libra next couple of weeks. Courage. Look at this. It is time to have strength here. It is time to bloom where you are. Be happy where you are instead of holding on because you're expecting this outcome or you're attached to the outcome here. So it is time to detach here. We can bloom wherever we are. In fact, that is the point. It is not until we get happy where we are that we can bloom at all, that we can see any good, that we can strive for hoping for better here, because we are so locked into the rock, so locked into the tradition or the culture or the way it should be or the way it's supposed to be here. So yeah, getting very locked into what was supposed to happen, what was supposed to be, how this is supposed to look here. And Spirit is saying, get happy and then get happy. And then all of this will work out. This situation will end. These relationships will work themselves out without you pushing against them. Look at this with politics. Wow, wow, wow. Has that been the topic of the century, right? Worldwide. There's been this very clear division and a real clear choice. Choose. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? There seems to be snakes on both sides of the fence here. There's masks being worn by both here. But then you're being asked to choose. So yeah, it's like stand your middle ground. Stand your middle ground here, Libra. That's what you do. That's what you do. You're the scales. You're the scales of justice here. You are the justice card here. So yeah, stand your middle ground here. You don't have to get involved in all the petty stuff. You don't have to get involved in all the small stuff. You've got a bigger vision. You've got a bigger dream to flourish here. So yeah, there's just some cleaning house. There's some cleaning up the messy ones. There's some cleaning up of the things that you've put aside here. It's time to take a look at the finances and what do I owe and what is coming in here and what is the plan here. It's time to look at the 401ks. It's time to look at the future in a very practical way here without the fear of losing it from these messy ones, from these ones who can never seem to get their stuff together, that always need help, that always need it's time to really look at those. All right. Well, my goodness. All right. Let's take a look at the mind space for Libra. Libra, what is going on in the thoughts? What is going on in the mind space for Libra, Spirit? What does Libra want to talk about? What is the topic here? Seems to be relationships. I saw that 9 of Swords wanted to come out. Well, there it is, the Justice card. It came out in reverse here. Does that really seem to matter with this card? I mean, look at this. There's just two sides of the same coin here, exactly like politics in the United States of America. Our mascot is the eagle. The eagle. I feel like the Democrats are one wing and the Republicans are the other wing here, the right wing. We've got the left wing of the same bird. The same bird. It's the same craft, the same vessel. You're carrying all of us along here. So yeah, it's time to bring it back together. Come back to the table. Everybody stormed out of the dinner here. It's like my Italian family, right? Some conversation goes awry and all of a sudden dishes are being thrown and everyone's storming out and the conversation is over. So it feels like those are the conversations that you have had of late here. There's no coming back to the table yet. So yeah, it's time to come back to the table. Not everybody can come back. Not everybody is an emotionally stable place to come back to the table, but you are. It's time to get yourself back here. Stand your middle ground here. And understand that they're both the same side. The destination is the same. It's the how you get there that might differ, or the journey that might differ. And it's all about the journey. So yeah, once you start putting down that destination, you start really focusing on the steps ahead of you, one step at a time here. Let's focus on the next step here instead of 10 steps ahead. We won't trip up so much. We won't get tripped so much here. So yeah, Libra, look how beautiful you showing up in your own mind space here, getting a grip, letting those scales really balance out in the mind space. 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. All right, Spirit, what does Libra not see coming in the thoughts? What does Libra not see coming? I want to take a look at what Libra does not see coming. Ooh, the 8 of Swords, getting out of your own head here. And the Queen of Pentacles. Talk about getting a grip. The Queen of Earth really, really showing up now, getting back to basics, back to what's important here, getting out of my own head about this future that doesn't even exist yet, and focusing on one relationship at a time, one thing at a time here. So yeah. looking at the bigger picture, zooming out, but yet zooming in. It's interesting here. You've been zoomed out for a while. It's been too overwhelming, too many things coming in. Even when you tried to go into meditation, it was just like a bombardment of thoughts here. So now you're clearing that out. It's just like every time you go dark or you go quiet or you go into meditation and those thoughts come in, just think of them as clouds just going on by. You can't keep them away, but you can wait till they pass. And you can hope that there won't be one right behind it here. So just find some peace in Mother Earth, Gaia. Go to the woods, go to the trees, go to the grass, go to the water, go to Mother Earth Gaia and ask for peace. That's where you will find peace. It's in Mother Earth. It's in Mother Earth Gaia. It is not in your thoughts. There is no peace in your thoughts right now. So you got to get rid of the thoughts. And that's how we create our beliefs. A belief is just a thought we keep thinking over and over and over again. And you seem to have been OCD on this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to get those scales to balance. One was down, one was up, one was down, feast or famine here in the mind space. And now you're getting a real grip. Look at the Magician on the bottom of the deck. Libra, it's time to manifest. It's time to clear your mind. It's time to clear your thoughts. That Two of Wands just simply does not want to go away there. So I don't know how that Magician ended up down there, but yeah, here's Spirit's advice here. It's time to manifest. Clear the thoughts, clear the worries, clear the angst, clear the having to figure it out. You are the eternal judge amongst us here. So you're constantly weighing your each side of it here. It's just like you can hear someone's story. You can get very, very much involved in their story. And then the other side comes in and tells you their story. And you're like, yeah, well, on the other hand, you do see it. You do see all sides here. But something was out of whack. Somebody was telling you their side. It's just they pulled you in. They pulled you into their story. And you got caught up in it. But yeah, it's disconnecting from you. It's detaching from you. You have this chance to do this alone, to show people what you have without that here. That's beautiful. Let's see what's in the heart space. Let's see what is in the heart space for Libra. Libra, what's going on in the emotional body? Spirit, tell me about the heart space for Libra. Page of Cups. Wow. When pigs fly, something is happening that you never would have thought possible. You never would have thought this could happen one way or another here. It wasn't in your vision. It wasn't in your sights here. But you know what? It's a golden opportunity. It's a blessing in disguise. This really is, whatever this is, this kind of messy relationship that you've been attached to. It's really been your anchor in a couple of different ways. It anchored you in. It kept you stable. It kept you sane. It kept you grounded here. But at the same time, it kept you stuck. Kept you stuck in cement, and you couldn't move, because if you moved, you were breaking that law that got you stable in the first place. So yeah, you've been walking this very fine line between balance and chaos, learning both sides of it, with someone in particular really showing you up close and personal what that means. Yeah, you're breaking free. Well, what do you not see coming in the heart space? I want to see, what does Libra not see coming in the heart space? What emotion does Libra not see coming in? What do you not see coming in? Reciprocity. Wow, equality here. It's not going to be so one-sided where you're just the listener. Now you're the contributor. Now you're helping move along these ideas, move along this business, move along this partnership now. Beautiful. You've got so many ideas that have been just kind of washed over, just kind of looked over, just kind of glazed over because of this messiness. It's like you had to clean up. You had to organize your desk, organize your home, organize. I'm seeing a garage right now with just so many fantastic things, but you don't know what they are because there's so much junk getting in the way of it. So you got to get in there and just start throwing stuff away. I'm going to give this away to somebody who maybe might enjoy it now, to get to the gold, to get to the treasures, to get what's been hiding underneath for so many years. This has gone on for a very long time. So there's gems that have been hidden by the trash, have been hidden by the confusion and the chaos that was deliberate to keep those rules, to keep that standard. It's like a very strict household that you grew up in that had these these laws that you had to follow. And so when you're 18 and you're free and you want to experience everything, you want to get to the goods, you want to get to the deep parts of life because it's been shielded from you, it's been held from you. So yeah, the real rebel. Look at the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I mean, there is a very, very clear happy ending here after a really tough cycle. Well, what's the challenge in the heart space for Libra? What are the challenges? What are the challenges for Libra? 8 of Wands, this very fast movement and judgment. Wow. Wow, you've been called. You've been called. This was meant to happen at this time here with the number 20 in the major arcana with judgment. The next card is the number 21 with the world, which is the end of a cycle, a beginning of a new cycle here. But it feels like this has gone on for a really long time. Like, you know how it takes forever to get to be, 18, 21, to be able to drink alcohol in the United States, or it just seems like an eternity to grow up. I mean, you just want to grow up. And then it's just exponentially fast, right? It's just bam, you're 60. Trust me, I know. This is the way of the world. Look at these 2 8s too, the real karmic lessons coming in to ground you. A lot of grounding happening here. But you've been called to do this, something happening almost overnight, it feels like to you. It just came up. It came up so quickly on you. Like you've been searching for this thing. I'm picturing the what is it, the ghost flower, the orchid, the ghost orchid, like the hunt for the ghost orchid, this beautiful ghost orchid. You've been hunting it for 20 years to find this, and then bam, it just happens. There's the field, there it is. It's just overnight. You forget about all the years leading up to the hunt for this beautiful flower, because that's how fast it happened. You just almost forget about the journey and how hard it was, how long it took you to get there. I'm thinking of the saying, an overnight success takes 5 years. Yeah. Let's see the daily, the situational energy for Libra down in the soul here. Let's look at the situational energy for Libra. Tell me about Libra in the foundation. 2 of Wands, that was just not going to go away. And the devil, look at this. The devil is in the details here, Libra. That is no truer saying in this reading than that. The devil is in the details. You got too lost in the details, too lost in your own point here. So yeah, the reasons of why it wasn't working, or why it was messy, or why you couldn't clean it up, or why you couldn't throw it out. That was just that devil energy, that you can't do it without me. The devil is famous for whispering in our ear, whatever. It could be a substance, it could be a person, it could be a place, could be a thing. But that devil whispering in your ear, I'm thinking of a security blanket right now to a toddler. You can't do this without me. You can't do this without me. It's just stealing your confidence, stealing your worthiness here. And that's what the devil loves to do, because we're very controllable when we're scared. Fearful souls are very manipulatable souls. So yeah, of course, the devil wants you to feel like you can't do it without this person, without this place, without this substance, without this thing here. But it's a lie. That's always the lie that the devil tells us. Wow. It's like you're rescinding your contract. It's like, you know what? I can do it without the rules. I can do it without the laws. I can do it. I can do this. I can be a free, happy soul. I can bloom where I am. I can get happy, and then without all the preparation for being happy, right? You've been so lost in preparing to be happy that you forgot you could have been happy all along. You could have been happy trying to prepare to be happy here. That's the bloom where you are mentality. But the devil has a hand in all of our lives, right? Those are the tests of the vampire energies, the ones that suck us dry to exhaustion, where we don't even have the voice to speak. We don't have the energy to speak. We don't have the vitalness within us. It's just that dim light that keeps fighting for the dim light, right? I'm thinking of the Edison bulb right now in the museum, that very dim bulb with those 2 filaments that have been working forever since the beginning of the light bulb here, but it's so dim. It's like that dim bulb fighting to stay lit for year after year after year, as the LEDs have come in, as the spotlights have come in, the the light of the world has come in here. The light of the sun has come in here at nighttime here. We've managed to harvest the light of the sun here. And yet that dim bulb is still fighting for its life in the museum, that Edison bulb that won't burn out. I'm going to fight for this light. I'm going to fight for this dimness. I'm going to fight for this dimness. Because it's worked for century after century. And that's the devil's lie. That's the devil's lie. There's bigger. Turn your head. Look at the light. You're still fighting for the dimness. You're fighting for the dark here, because at one time it was all you had. It was just that little lighter in the crevasse of darkness. So, but you can blow that out now. You can blow it out, because that's what's stopping you from seeing what's behind it. That's the gem behind it. That's cleaning out the attic, throwing away the junk and finding all the gems behind it here. It's that dim bulb keeping you distracted. It's the wag the dog. Keep that bulb going. All right, let's see. Let it go out. Don't blow it out. We're not supposed to blow candles out, but snuff it out. Snuff that devil out. Four of Cups, it keeps you apathetic. It keeps you, again, you don't even have the energy to fight it. You don't have the energy. It's stolen your energy because of these messy relationships and this fighting, arguing for your limitations of why you can't, because somebody's held you down, because somebody did it all, because somebody was your right-hand person. And so all the excuses of why you can't do it. And Spirit said, this is your chance. This is your chance to shine. This is your chance to show the world who you really are and what you're capable of. Beautiful, but you got to get out of that apathetic state. You got to get out of the why bother. All right, Spirit, what is the challenge here? Why is this happening right now with Libra? Why is this happening right now for Libra? Why? The King of Pentacles in reverse. See, it has stolen your power. I don't think these are meant to come. Look at that Nine of Cups. A dream come true on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is stolen your power. You've been so busy fighting for something that wasn't working for you. It's like a bad marriage that you've been fighting for. You've been finding all the reasons of why it should have worked, why it can work. If we could both just change here and recommit and trust again, and you've just been fighting for it. While in the meantime, the other person's just hasn't been interested. They haven't been interested in a while. They're just like doing it because they're for you. They're doing it for you. They care so much about you, and you care about this outcome so much. But it's just stealing your voice. It's stealing your power. All the things that you were meant to be, you were meant to succeed at here, are being held down by your focus on that dim bulb, on that thing that is not working. It's not as bright as it could be. It's not as happy as it should be. It's not as joyful as it was in the past here. Beautiful Libra. Oh my God. It's just you letting go of the argument. You letting go. You're releasing this to God. You're releasing this to the universe. And yeah, if it's meant to be, it will come back to you. Absolutely. But you both got to fly here. You've got to fly. All right, Spirit, what is your advice? What is your advice here on this ending, on this bittersweet ending here, this beautiful, beautiful ending here? What is your advice for Libra? What is your advice? Six of Swords, the card of moving on from troubled waters. It is time to go. It's time to bid it farewell, wish it grace, give it forgiveness, give it love, give all of the people, the situations, all of the things that got you here. Just give it love, Libra, but let it go. Set it free and let it go, and see what you can do here. See how you can become this King of Pentacles in the upright when you don't have this pulling at your heels here, saying you can't do it, don't you dare try, you're gonna fail. So yeah, you're just really shunning this energy here. Let me try. If I fail, at least it will be my failures, but if I succeed, at least it will be my success and not somebody else's, and not me thinking that I didn't do it on my own. This is beautiful. God, this is gorgeous. I love this energy. This is glorious. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it here. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Page of Wands and the Four of Wands wants to be seen. So yeah, beautiful. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.